to a new video, guys. So today's video I'm going to be 3 tips that I think will help you out during the holiday times. Obviously we have work parties, family parties, and a lot of things that either knock us off our routine or possibly have the potential of like gaining weight or just not being able to stay on track. Earlier today we worked out first thing this morning, go ahead and get that out of the way. And then we decided to go to Costco afterwards, which is where we usually buy most of the bulk of our foods. You've probably seen some of the other videos, but if you haven't, Sam's Club, Costco are the ones here on the island that we usually get our bulk food from. And then also shop at the commissary just because the price is a little bit better. Some of the items that I'm going to be showing you guys in the video is going to be proteins, some of my carb options, and then some of like what I also use for fats. Right now I have just a couple of chicken breasts out, which you can do it depending on how much time you have throughout your day, throughout your week. And I have 2 chicken breasts that are thrown out. Also have a pressure cooker, or it's also called an Instapot. So it pretty much cooks everything like super quick, cooks it all the way through. So I have my potatoes in there right now, and then once those are finished, I'll either put the chicken in there depending if it's thawed out, or I'll just put the chicken in the pan, saute it, and then it's a little bit easier to eat throughout the week. I received the package today. My mom sent this all the way from South Carolina, and she usually does this every year that she can. She usually sends some kind of care package, whether it's like Thanksgiving, Christmas, or for both. And let's see what she sent. There's a lot of tape on this thing. I think the USPS tape. I think it's because USPS
ripped it and taped it.
Yeah, I think they damaged it. As you can see here, it looks like the box opened up.
Well, because it was closed
See?
all the way.
No, the side. Look, that's what happened. The whole side of the box was opened up. Okay. So, Mom, if you're seeing this, look what they did. But yeah, the whole side of the box opened up, so that's why they put so much tape on it, on the corners. Look.
Might as well just open them. Yeah, that one I already saw.
Alright, we got a back massager. Apparently, I don't think I'm supposed to open up the package, like the wrapping paper, so we're gonna hold off on these 2 until Christmas time. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on these 2 until Christmas, and we'll open up these on Christmas. But I opened up the big one, so we have a back massager now, a vibration and heat. My tip number 1 would be to make sure that you are planning out your day, which is going to be structured possibly around this event, right? The event, the party, depending on how the day starts. Go ahead and get your workout in, or go ahead and whatever your physical activity is, go ahead and get that out of the way, because sometimes these events can lead to after parties, can lead to you know, the lack of drive after the event. So make sure that you are planning ahead for your physical activity, foods. Most time these parties are going to have, or events are going to have heavy carb options, cookies, cakes, pies. Also going to have sweets and sugars, things like that. And they're going to be very low or lacking a lot of the protein. So make sure that you are getting your proteins out of the way before the event starts. Alright, my tip number 2 is going to be to execute the plan. So the way that we're going to do that, or what helps support us to do that, is going to be a food scale, or it can also be using a fitness tracker, a fitness app. That way it gives you a baseline of calories, proteins, carbs, and fats, and you know about where you should be for the day. So the way that I like to do this is using MyFitnessPal. You can use whichever app, whichever website that you would like. If you don't like to track, or if you don't track at all, then you can just container up your meals, and depending on what your schedule allows, either give yourself a couple of days or go ahead and plan it out for a week. We have some sweet potatoes here, which are my favorite ones. The purple ones, you can obviously pick whichever carb sources that you want, but these are a little bit lower when it comes to the calories for servings sizes, so that's the reason why I like to eat these. Volume of those is a lot better than just regular potatoes. Even if once you're finished with your meals, you can pretty much take one of these, which is very simple. You can take one of these to your event. I mean, I'm sure people do this all the time. They usually take an empty one so they can take stuff home with them, right? So just go ahead and take one that's going to have a meal, or it's going to have majority of what you plan on eating instead of eating what's at the party. Because like I said, most of the time, these parties are going to have donuts, cakes, cookies, pies, things that we like, but things that we shouldn't eat a lot of. So eating a small amount and then just have a container so that you can either take some home with you, or you're already eating and you're already full, so at the party or at the gathering, you're not going to want to eat a whole lot of that stuff. Alright, so our chicken is done. We're going to cut it up and container it for this one, and then we're just going to have it the way she just made the ground beef. So we're just going to container that way so that I can grab portion sizes, and I'll be able to add those later on when I come home from lunch. Be able to add those to my salads. So we have containered up at least enough meals that are going to last me until like Tuesday, Wednesday time. So I have lunch and dinner. Also have salads, and then we have some of the pieces that we can add and create more salads later throughout the week. And then number 3, or tip number 3, is to enjoy your time, your gatherings, and the events that you're part of. A lot of people like to stress over the holidays, thinking that 1 or 2 events is going to cause them to gain like tons of fat, tons of weight, and a lot of times that's just like water retention. When it comes to that kind of stuff, it's just once or twice that you're eating like snacks and that kind of stuff. But making sure that it's not every single day, or just not even caring to track or keep that stuff in mind, is whenever it can become continuously. That's when it can hinder your progress for whatever your goals are, whether to lose weight, gain weight, or to just stay where you're at. So hope you guys like these 3 tips. They're very quick, but we're going to wrap up the video, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and then we'll see you in tomorrow's video. So comment down below if these are one of the tips or tricks that you already put into play whenever you know the holiday season is happening, before your gatherings or parties or events that you go to. So again, give this video a like, and we'll see you guys in the next video.